The market is crashing, everyone is selling. And somewhere, a dead German philosopher with a massive mustache is laughing because Nietzsche knew something that every profitable trader eventually learns. Panic is not a signal to sell. Panic is a signal to pay attention. Nietzsche spent his entire career attacking one thing, the herd. He wrote, "Madness is rare in individuals, but in groups, parties, nations, and ages, it is the rule." Replace groups with markets, and you have the single most expensive truth in trading. When everyone on FinTwit is posting the same trade, when every news headline is screaming the same narrative, when the fear or greed is universal, that is exactly when the reversal is closest. The herd buys tops. The herd sells bottoms. The herd is the liquidity that smart money feeds on. Nietzsche's most famous idea is the Ãœbermensch, the overman who creates his own values instead of accepting society's. The Ãœbermensch does not follow. The Ãœbermensch leads. In trading, the Ãœbermensch is the trader who 1. Does their own analysis, not Reddit, not Discord signals, not YouTube gurus. 2. Creates their own edge, not copying someone else's strategy and hoping it works. 3. Acts when others freeze, while the herd is paralyzed with fear. The Ãœbermensch trader is calculating risk. Nietzsche would see 99% of retail traders as the last man comfortable conformist, terrified of standing out. The last man buys the top because everyone else is buying. The last man sells the bottom because everyone else is selling. The last man never questions the narrative. Here is where Nietzsche gets practical. He wrote, "My formula for greatness in a human being is Amor, Fati, that one wants nothing to be different. Not forward, not backward, not in all eternity, not merely bear what is necessary. Still less conceal it, but love it. Amor fati, love of fate." Applied to trading, you do not just accept losses. You do not just tolerate red days. You love them because they are data. They are tuition. They are the price of admission to the game. The trader who fears losses cannot trade. The trader who accepts losses can survive. The trader who loves losses, who genuinely sees them as the cost of doing business, as essential feedback, as the force that sharpens every edge, that trader is dangerous. When your stop loss gets hit, Nietzsche would say, "Good, now you know something you did not know before the trade." You know this quote, "That which does not kill me makes me stronger." Here is what it means for your trading account. You learn nothing from a winning streak. Nothing. Winning confirms your biases. Winning makes you overconfident. Winning teaches you that whatever you are doing must be right. Losses teach, losses force adaptation. A 10% drawdown that you survive, that you journal, that you analyze, that you come back from that drawdown, made you a better trader than any winning streak ever could. But here is the catch. Nietzsche never said out loud, "The thing that kills you cannot make you stronger." Blowing your account does not teach you anything except pain. The trick is to risk enough to learn, but not enough to die. That is what position sizing really is. It is Nietzschean risk management. Risk enough that losses teach you something, not so much that they end you. Nietzsche's darkest and most powerful idea, eternal recurrence. Imagine a demon whispered to you that you will live this exact life. Every detail, every pain. Or would you say, "You are a god"? And never have I heard anything more divine. Every joy, over and over again, for eternity. Would you curse the demon? Now apply this to your trading system. If you had to take every trade from your system exactly as you took it, no changes, no do-overs for eternity, would you be proud? Or would you want to change something? If the answer is, I would want to change something, change it now, not after the next loss, not when you have more capital, now, because here's the truth. Most traders live in bad faith. They know their system has flaws. They know they overtrade. They know they move their stops, but they tell themselves they will fix it later. Nietzsche would call this the ultimate self-deception. Eternal recurrence does not let you hide. Enough philosophy. Here is how you actually do this tomorrow. Step 1. Define the panic numerically, not the market feels scary. The VIX is above 30. The asset is down 15% in a week. Volume is 3 times average. Define it so you cannot fool yourself. Step 2. Wait for the reversal signal. Nietzsche did not say, buy every dip blindly. Contrarian does not mean stupid. Wait for the first sign. The panic is exhausting. A hammer candle. A volume climax. A failed breakdown. Step 3. Size smaller than usual. Counter-trend trades are lower probability. Respect that. Use half your normal size. Step 4. Accept the outcome. Before you enter, write it down. I am risking X to make Y. I accept the loss if it comes. Now you are not hoping. You are executing. This is not gambling. It is calculated contrarianism. It is Nietzsche applied to your P and L. Nietzsche went mad at 44 and spent his final years silent. But before he did, he wrote more truth about human psychology than any philosopher before or since. The herd is wrong at extremes. Create your own values. Love your fate. Risk enough to learn, not enough to die. And trade every decision as if you will have to live with it forever. If that does not change how you trade tomorrow, nothing will. Next week, Socrates. One question. One trade. One way to never lie to yourself again. This is Bull's DK Trading. Trade smart and think deep.